Camera settings, camera settings, camera settings. Let's... Oh my god, you can see me now. Okay. Really starting to get annoyed at the stupid camera doing this. Okay. Robots being conscious. Wow. Robots being conscious. Burn victim. Great video, by the way. You know. Loop. Nice loop of the video, anyway. But great. Anyway, this kind of makes me go off on my own little world. Robots being conscious. Robots being conscious. Does anyone out there even understand how programming works? Anyone at all? I mean, a robot can become conscious. Think about it. Hard drives have programs. Okay, I'm going to try to explain this as simply as possible. Have programs. Okay, and these programs have files. They can be called different sorts of things. Anyway, in the file itself, it says this command, this command. What that states is that it has to go through that programming. That program is a file, and that file tells it what to do when you do something. You have to interact to make it do a specific command. In other words, in order to make a computer conscious to where it can actually interact and like reject what you do and all this other stuff, if it was going to do that, it would need an incomprehensible amount of software and programming. Just tons and tons of information. Okay, like for instance, there's a Japanese robot, I can't remember exactly what city it was in, but I watched it on a documentary a while back. Okay, fake skin, teeth, eyes, you still notice they're fake. Okay, here's my point. They sit like this, right? Regular human. You walk in front of it, a scanner tells it to greet you. The scanner activates a command in which, in turn, activates another command that tells it to give it a certain response, which is, hello, how can I help you today? And there's another response. You say something, it reacts. Okay? It reacts. Okay. You're sitting there. I came here for Dr. Willie. Dr. Willie sets off a command. That command looks at the schedule, gives it the answers it can do, that are pre-recorded, by the way, and tells it what to say. Do you see what I'm getting at here? It has to have a programmed response in order to respond in a certain way. We actually we respond, yes we do. I mean, you wave, I wave, response, right? Here's the response is you waving. You're waving, all of a sudden I assume, well, you know what, I might as well wave back too, it would be nice. There we go. Command response. But unlike computers at the moment, computers are just hardware with a certain amount of speed to do what we want it to do. Gaming, all about the video, well, pretty much everything in the computer. You have to have a certain wattage, you have to have a certain video card specifications, it has to be a certain socket type, processor, all that, you know. We're worried about hardware for computers, so these computers can store information for us because we're too lazy to write anymore. Even though now we're printing off more paper than what we were originally when computers were originally intended to get rid of us writing. That's right, computers, when they came out, no one thought they were ever going to have to write anything ever again. Or use paper. You know, fix something. Big problem. Bam! All of a sudden computers come back in, we're scripting and writing all that. Heck, we're just more paper than we ever used before. And it grows every day. Because every day a child is born. That means every day a child reaches 5 years of age. Which means every single day some person gets a piece of paper. I mean, one piece of paper. It's meaningless, right? One piece of paper. Meaningless. I can throw that in the trash. Yeah, no problem. Well, then there's another person somewhere else. Oh, this is a piece of paper. I don't need it. Chunk it. You see what I mean? It's not in the small amount that we throw away or get rid of, but it's also about the amount of people that are throwing the amounts away. I started off on robots, now I'm talking about learning and programming, slowly fading off subject. You notice I do that, here's where the visual subject, here's where the other part of the subject is, here's where I branch off to also, do all that. Alright, so I've occurred consciousness so far. So it's kind of late. And why consciousness is hard to do. Yeah. Second opinion. Okay. Split here. I'm going to make a split, just a split. This goes out since I can't make a video long enough to gripe about this. Okay. 2012. After much research and a boatload of time poured into it because I was bored one day, I found out that the galaxy is flat, and the middle is the black hole, and it spans out into a straight plate. Well, that plate, our solar system is somewhere in there, just floating around, Plates here, what the Mayans called, which was originally Celebration, what the Mayans called was, let me move into your view here, here's the level, okay? Here's our planet. Every so often, it goes down just enough to hit it, pass through, come back again. When it hits that and comes back around, it's called an age. So the Mayans refer to it as an age, the next age. So when it hits that, it's an age. Okay, I guess I refer to it as an age because, I guess the world's practically recycled. Yeah. Here's the thing we all have to live with. As much as we don't want to die, when we realize we're going to die, most people care less until they die. Then they're like, I don't want to die. Only the important people will survive, if anyone survives, because they have either money, political power, or something like that. Like the president, for example. The world's going to end. President, we need to get you somewhere safe, because you're so important, because you just got elected by all these people that are about to die. So you're so important, we're going to save your butt and let everyone else fry. Wow, great subject there. What's fine on the president if there's no one there? Wasn't the president's original duty to help the people? I'm not saying anything bad about the president. Obama. Good job, Obama. I was waiting for you to land. You did. No offense, but I think Hillary, with her past experiences with breakups and stuff like that, she would be slightly unstable and would make some crazy law like, maybe destroy all men. Nah, that's one of the reasons I think it was a theory. Okay, nothing bad against Hillary. It's just I'm not sure about that. Obama, I didn't know anything about, so I can't really say anything about him, right? He wanted to fix the place, and as soon as he got in office, bam, he started working on it. Okay, can't really complain about him because got off his butt and did what needed to be done. It's been a while since we've had a president like that, and on the top of my head, I can't tell you the president that did that, but there's a lot of good presidents in the past that I really don't know off the top of my head because I don't really care. Yeah. I wasn't there, I wasn't alive, I was in fetal position inside someone's womb. Yeah. Anyway, that was my discussion over intellect of computers, consciousness. Hey, deal with the people. Oh, last thing before this video ends. If we're going to die and we can't stop it, just accept it. Keep on moving forward if you want, but you're gonna die anyway, so be happy while you still can. And that was my comment from Something Singularity. Something Singularity. You can look it up. It's a cloud, sun, sort of water, singularities. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one, maybe. See ya.